parts of life, and he was able to have an awakening. From beginning, before he became a president, he became a Sheikh. They called him Sheikh later, but the Sheikh was the first title. That was when he fulfilled the eightfold parts of life. Right understanding, right thought, right speech, right livelihood, right effort, right action, mindfulness and concentration. Then he concentrated to what he was going to do. And what happened there? He had what we call a vision of reality. He liberated his soul. And he had what we call clairvoyance and prediction, to predict how things are going to be. Then he had the power of, he have the power to succeed in undertaking those worldly programs. Then also another title came to give him the power to influence people. This is from mind development. And even from him, if he can remember, before he became a president, his last dreams must be communicating with his mind, because there is an awakening in him that has made him not to believe, but to know. You only believe from hearing, but you know from seeing. He have known something that this, I have the right thought, I have the right way to talk about it, and my effort and my action, my mindfulness and concentration is right. And he go through that way, and things match according to, even we call it coincidence, things match according to that way.
If I want to change my attitude to be present at functions, this is one place where I get very upset myself. You invite Mamour to a meeting, tell Mamour the meeting starts at 8 o'clock, and Mamour, my program director, now decides to come at 9 o'clock. It's not only Mamour, but a good chunk of Gambians are very, very disrespectful when it comes to time. They always come late.
Well, this is all a product of the mind. Still, the mind is not a master of the heart. To be able to control the heart, the mind and the heart, they have to come into union. When they come into union, then they will be able to work together more easily. But if reason and thinking and feeling are fighting each other, you will not be able to put yourself together. Okay. But the only way to develop this mind is by doing this breathing exercise. Let us not underestimate this wind. This wind is carrying a lot for us.
The air we breathe.
Yes. You can see, even when we are angry or unhappy or happy or frightened, our breathing pattern changes. Every alteration in the breathing pattern in turns affect our state of being. So the wind is playing a big role in us. For example, if I am angry, and then I become aware that I am angry, I know how to change the breathing pattern for that anger to leave me, because that anger is having its own pattern, and I would go. Don't you see sometimes they tell you, take a deep breath to change, because the way you're breathing is affecting your being. Now when you change the breath, then something else will come. So this wind is very important. And zikrullah is practiced through the wind, praying is practiced through the wind. Because Al-Fatiha, when you see how Muhammad have designed Al-Fatiha, there is a breathing pattern in it. The first pattern is you breathe in 4 times, and you breathe out 4 times. The second pattern will come, you breathe in 8 times, you breathe out 8 times. The third pattern will come, you breathe in twice, and you breathe out twice. Then the Fatiha is finished. So you see, okay, we say exercise of holding the breath, breathing forcefully in and out of different nostrils. Okay. Now this is what Muhammad have done, because he have made it more simple for him to control their breath just by reciting the Quran. Your breath is being controlled. But how many people know about this breathing? That there is a way when you focus on the Fatiha, your mind is totally away from thinking. And when your mind is away from thinking, then it will start to calm down. And when it is calmed down, the dormant areas of the brain will be awakened. And when they are awakened, you have what we call heightened consciousness. And that heightened consciousness can continue to a spiritual fulfillment to what we call enlightenment. That you become free from anxiety, fear, and desire.
It's unfortunate that we do not have a copy of the mantra you made for the president. But can you tell us what this mantra is, how it looks like, and what it is about?
Okay, this mantra is a pattern that I have designed and I make it a very big one. It's like half of a door when I was taking it to the State House.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did 2009, but I didn't, no response from it. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
But this mantra is about a human being who is enlightened. As far as they call him Sir, I said, okay, Sir is a title from the word, but what can you make to symbolize the meaning of Sir? What is a Sir? A Sir is a faculty that you don't take from university. This is a faculty that you have in the mind of immediate knowledge. And this knowledge has been distinct by intellect. It has been described as knowing without knowing how you know, which, however, has the highest intellectual content. So I make a mantra that is symbolizing somebody who is enlightened. And all his points of, all his voltages of psychic energies along the spinal column, each one is very healthy and is having its right color for the human being to be able to control and dominate and purify his ego. This is what I make. And it is symbolizing, it's like somebody with his PhD. Okay, I'm PhD, but where is your reference? You saw out your documents. I'm a Seh. How can you symbolize a Seh? The mantra is there. This was why I make the mantra.
Did you have the chance to explain to whoever?
Okay, whoever. Yeah, there were some people at the reception of the State House. I met some few military personnel, and it was well enveloped, and they said they want to see inside. They had seen it. It was very nice art. Anywhere you put it, you know this is nice art. Monday I will bring you a copy of this mantra. And they said, okay. And I was having some few informations about the mantra because that was written in Arabic on the mantra, and I have an English pamphlet that is talking of what the mantra is. Because I know that the president has this transformation of his physical body and his entire person, of unificating this female and male light that not many people know about inside the human force field. This is a marriage that is brought about by drawing the life force, which normally lies dormant at the base of the spine, to move through a subtle nerve flowing towards the crown of the head to become one with the cosmic awareness. Then you become conscious. What is consciousness? You have to, consciousness, we're talking of consciousness, but consciousness as pure awareness. Okay. So that's why I make this mantra. I said they call him Seh, but I haven't seen any symbolizing thing for Seh. So I make a symbol of somebody who's been enlightened, who has an awakening. And on the mantra I said, Your Excellence Awakening and Enlightenment. Then President Professor Dr. Alhaji Seh, because this Seh should be next to the Yahya. Accordingly, he was a Seh before he was any other title. That was when he had this awakening in the head and he followed his vision.
Finally, this beat, does it have to do with does it have to do anything with you?
Yeah, this beat is something to do with my meditation because it's for Zikrullah.
KEBBA FAYE, It's been a pleasure. I wish we had more time. I was already consumed in your talking about the human being, the mind, the cosmic energy, and all those that you've decided to let me know. Please write a book about this.
I will write a book, and I'm even writing a book. And I'm thinking that this might be a continuous panel because these words are unfinished. And today we just talk about the human being. But next time, how are we going to follow the instructions to be able to discipline ourselves and have a mind that can dominate and purify and control this ego?
Thank you very much for joining me on the interview. Thank you so much,
I'm very happy, Malik. Thank you.
That was KEBBA FAYE from Bara, a man of culture and, of course, someone who's got a lot of intelligence about the mind and the human being. It's been the interview, and for me, Malick Jones, do have a good night. Bye-bye.